Well, now, really, when we go back then to falling in love and say it's crazy, we don't say rising into love. There is in it the idea of the fall. And goes back, as a matter of fact, to extremely fundamental things. There is always a curious tie at some point between the fall and the creation. Taking this ghastly risk. You see, for all, life is an act of faith and an act of gamble. The moment you take a step, you do so on an act of faith because you don't really know that the floor is not going to give under your feet. The moment you enter into any kind of human undertaking in relationship, what an act of faith. But this is the most powerful thing that can be done. Surrender. See, and love is an act of surrender to another person. I give myself. Take me. Do anything you like with me.
If someone was to ask me what does love feel like, to me, loving you feels like home. No matter where we are in the world, whichever house we are living in, home is wherever we are together. To me, belonging doesn't allude to a physical place, but to you. There's a serene simplicity about loving you. It just feels so easy and right. You give me confidence in every aspect of life. Doing things with you makes it easier, and I couldn't imagine doing anything without you, no matter how big or small. Your smile is contagious and radiates positive to everyone around you. I hope that I can keep that smile on your face for as long as I possibly can.
1, 2, 3, look. Oh my God! It's so amazing. It's so amazing. It's so amazing.
I admire your hard-working attitude and the determination you inject into everything you do, especially when it comes to working in your career. I could stand here all day talking about why I love you, but we've got a big group of people waiting desperately for the drinking to start.
Toby has always carried the value that if something is important to Georgia, then it's innately important to him. I remember during that time, Toby, Georgia and I went to Cobo for the day. And when Georgia and I were alone, I turned to her and I said, I love him. He's the best boyfriend and he's absolutely perfect for you. She responded with, I'm so glad you think so, because this is it. He's the one. Later that afternoon, in a game of 100 questions, I asked Toby to describe the feeling of being in love, and he said home. Anyone who spent time around Toby and Georgia can see that their home is in each other. They provide each other with a sense of comfort, safety and friendship that only two people who are destined for each other can experience. So in the October when Toby told me of his plans to propose, I was over the moon. In that same December, Toby, Georgia and I spent Christmas together as a three. And despite being away from Sussex, I too had never felt more at home. Because when you spend time in Toby and Georgia's presence, you can physically feel the love radiating off of them. Their house is filled with symbols of the life that they've built together.
So do you, Georgia, take Toby to be your husband? Do you promise to love him with all your heart, to live with him, to laugh with him, to bring out the best in him and give the best of yourself, to always comfort and understand him, and to grow together and support each other with kindness, and to make plans and memories together as long as you both shall live? I do. Do you, Toby, take Georgia to be your wife? Do you promise to love her with all your heart, to continue to bring happiness and joy into her life, to give her your time, attention and affection, and to comfort and understand her, to listen to her and offer words of advice? And do you promise to believe in her and be proud of her, and to build a future of shared dreams together as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Toby and Georgia, drawing on the trust you have placed in me as your authorised civil celebrant, gives me the greatest of pleasure to now pronounce you husband and wife.
Georgia, I know you're not going to mind me saying this, as you've heard it hundreds of times from Luke and myself. You are an extremely lucky girl. When I first met Georgia, I was a bit sceptical at first, but quickly realised that in actual fact, Toby is the lucky one. And I just want to say you look absolutely beautiful today.
Yes, you do.
I knew this relationship was going to be a special one when Toby took the leap and decided to join you in Australia on your travels. What an amazing journey you have had since then. Georgia, you have made a positive impact on Toby's life, and I'd like to thank you for being the rock he needs.
You're an absolute gem, and I couldn't wish for anyone better to be sitting there next to my sister today. You're loyal, you'll listen, keep doing that, because you know the consequences. And more importantly, you would literally go halfway around the world to be with her. Welcome to the family, mate. I'm proud to call you my brother-in-law.
When Toby went stalking, travelling to Australia, to follow Georgia to the other side of the world, I knew myself that she was the one for him. And to be honest, they may as well still be in Australia, because we're living in Joburg. I need my fucking passport anyway to see him.
So, to both of you, from all of us, may your journey be filled with laughter, resilience, and the kind of love that grows stronger every day. Every best wish you two. Cheers.